Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. Today we'll discuss our halacha in this week's Parshat Shlach. At the end of this week's Parsha, we talk about the famous mitzvah of tzitzis. V'yomer Hashem al Moshe Leimer Daber Bnei Yisrael v'amarta alehem v'asu lahem tzitzis. Where should the tzitzis be placed? Al kamfei v'gdeihem. And this mitzvah should be l'dayroisam. And as we know the mitzvah of tzitzis. The mitzvah of tzitzis, we know, reminds us on all Taryag mitzvahs, between the chutim and the ksharim, etc. The gematria is tzitzis, is the Taryag mitzvahs, and that's why it's shkula k'neged kol mitzvahs. Yet, from the other hand, we find that there is ways how a person could avoid fulfilling this mitzvah. As the Alter Rebbe says in Siman Chaf Daled in the Shulchan Aruch, even though the Torah does not say you must go out and buy a four-cornered garment, because only when your garment is four-cornered you have to put on the tzitzis. So if one does not have a four-cornered garment, he's not mechuyev b'tzitzis. It's only when he has a four-cornered garment chayav l'hato b'tzitzis. So it's not a mitzvah that you must fulfill. Mikol Mokim, nevertheless, says the Alter Rebbe, Toiv v'nochain is proper and it's good. Lies kol adam zahir v'zoriz lilbosh talis mitzuyetzes. Even though there's ways around it, a person should be, it's good, it's proper, and it's the right thing to do, that a person should wear tzitzis kol hayoim. Kidei, sheyizkar hatzitzis b'chol rega. So a person should always remember, sheyizkar ha-mitzvahs b'chol rega, being that uzchartem es kol mitzvahs Hashem, that is the effect that tzitzis has, so you should always be able to remember the mitzvahs. Dugma l'davar, and the Alter Rebbe brings from the Gemara, from the Tur, that the concept of the tzitzis symbolizes ka'adam hamazer lechaver al inyan echad. If I ask my friend, please remember to do so and so, as a reminder, what does he do? He shouldn't forget to do it. Koisher kasher ba'azurai. He ties a knot. He makes something on his finger or on his belt. Kidei she'is kirenu. So he should remember that at this and this time I have an appointment. This and this time I got to do something. V'alkein yesh b'tzitzis heiksharim. What's the heiksharim? It's connected heichum she'torah, the chamisha chum she'torah. V'dalet kamfes. So the dalid and the hay, the dalid kamfers and the hay ksharim is not what we typically know that it makes up the amount of the word taryag or tzitzis. Uschartem is called mitzvahs Hashem. It's just a general thing that the dalid kamfers is the all four corners of the world. Wherever I am or whatever part I'm facing, I know that the Hey, Chamisha, Chum She'Torah are the ones that govern my way of life. It is interesting to note that the Evan Ezra writes over here a very powerful thing. I don't know how many people are aware about this. And he says, HaMispalalim b'talis b'shas tefillah. We see that many people daven. When they daven, they put on the talis. Yasuzeh, the reason for wearing a talis when you daven is because you're going to say B'kriyah Shema v'hoyu lechem l'tzitzis v'asu lehem tzitzis, so you want to wear the tzitzis when you are saying that statement. Says the Evan Ezra, Rak lefi daiti, if you ask me, yoiser hi chiyuv le'esatev b'tzitzis b'shar ha'sha'ois mi b'shas hatfilah. If you have a choice and you're not going to wear talis or tzitzis throughout the whole day, and you ask me when is the most beneficial time of the day to wear the tzitzis, I'd actually tell you don't wear it during davening and wear it other times of the day. L'man yizker v'lo yishana v'lo yasaver b'chol shah. When you're in shul and you're davening, your mindset is proper, your mindset is clean, you're not doing an aver, you don't need necessarily any extra help. It is farkert. It is when you're not in shul, when you're out in the world. Over there, you need a reminder, and over there is where the tzitzis will affect you. Ki b'shas hatfila lo yasa avera. It's only when you're not davening. Very geschmacka thing. Tzitzis is also, we know from many stories in Chazal, there's stories from the Rebbe about this too, that to have a kosher up here, tzitzis is a shmira, is a protection. We find that Chazal tell us that a talis no'eh, tzitzis no'eh, it has hisna l'fonei b'mitzvahs, make it look nice. How do you make tzitzis or a talis or a beged look nice? So there are some achronim that say that a big size talis, and preferably if the tzitzis hang down pretty low, that is a talis no'eh. That is beautiful. That's a nice beged. And by doing that, and perhaps only by having a talis no'eh, and in a chashuv way, it will cause the protection that we all need and we all want. Yeshikoyach, and please join us again next week.